Hi everyone, welcome to the Sun City Stitchers channel. I'm Carlene.
And I'm Marlene, and this is Flosstube number 71.
We are glad that you are all stopping by and checking in with us. We hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and that your December has started off on a great note and hasn't been too crazy busy.
Yes.
How has your December started,
Mine's
Marlene?
been good. Yeah, it's been really good. My little students have been mostly logging on. I've had a few that haven't, but no, it's been really good. And
Marlene's just going to do only tutoring
through next week. Yes, because that last week when the kids are in school, it's so busy.
And so crazy busy.
Yeah,
so.
And then they all kind of get out on different days. And
yeah, that's right.
So
that's
yeah,
right.
so it's just easier. And I like I was telling you earlier, I tried it for the past couple of years, doing like the first couple of days, but even that, it was just crazy. So.
My December started out really good. Linda was here until the 29th.
Yes.
So she was here, about a week after Thanksgiving. So then she left, and you kind of have to get back into a routine and everything. But it's been really good. The only thing I took my cats to the vet just for their shots, and
it was a fiasco.
Yeah, poor little Mickey. He gets so upset, and I was a little bit put out with the tech. The vet was very, very good, but the tech didn't really listen to what I said, and so he had me bring both cats in, but because Mickey gets so upset and is so distraught, then he upset Minnie. And so, yes, it was a disaster.
Yes, and usually Minnie is really easy, and this time she wouldn't even come out of the carrier.
And Mickey did something I didn't even know cats could do.
Yes.
He held his breath because the tech insisted that he was going to be the one to hold him when he got his shots, and usually I'm the one that does it. And Mickey held his breath, and I didn't even know cats could hold their breath. Anyway, he did it. The vet
and
said
his little mouth and tongue turned purple.
Anyway, it was very
And then
scary.
he was so upset he fell off the table because he was trying to get away.
It was just not a good experience.
Yes, poor Carlene, she called me and she was just irate and so upset, and then she said she came home and she went to sleep, and Mickey, yes, exactly.
And so I had to take a nap.
Yeah, and then the kitties came and slept with her too because they were totally traumatized too.
Anyway, so that was the first weekend. Well, it was December 2nd, and so I was wiped out. That shot my whole day. Yeah. And thank goodness I changed the appointment because originally I had it for yesterday, for Thursday, and they had a cancellation, and so I got it for Saturday. So Charlie was with me, which was good because that was it was not a good situation. Anyway, enough about that.
Yes, that was terrible. Yes. Well, and I would like to thank all of you that had such nice compliments about my new haircut.
Your hair is so cute.
I really like it. I'm very happy with it. It's very easy, and so I just love it.
Cute.
Yes. I really love it.
So
but
that was very sweet.
That was
so
sweet.
Very sweet. And we also want to say a great big welcome. We had a bunch of new subscribers.
Yes, that was so exciting.
Yes, we were very excited. So for those of you who shared, thank you. For those of you who subscribed, welcome to our channel. We're pretty laid back. We're not very professional about our floss tubes, but we hope you enjoy it. We hope you enjoy the projects we share, and that you will take a minute and like our channel. If you haven't subscribe to our channel. And for all of you who are new subscribers, welcome again. And for those of you who return for every episode, thank you for putting up with us.
Yes.
We're so scattered sometimes, but we love hearing from you, and we appreciate all the comments.
And we love sharing all our stuff.
We do. We love cross-stitching. We love cross-stitching together. And so we hope that comes through when we do our videos. So, that being said, we have a lot to share this week.
A long list.
To share.
I had to use the front and the back and another page of paper
But
for
we're
our
going to
agenda.
try to just move along through so that it gets
Yeah,
we
so
don't want
it's
this
not-
to go too long,
yeah,
but
we
we
don't want it
want
to
you
be
all
hours
to,
long, so.
yes, we want you to see what we've been doing. So, to start with, last weekend, Marlene and I did Jingle Ball. And we did not do it last year in
No,
2022.
this was our first year.
But we signed up for this year. And if you have not done Jingle Ball, you really need to consider it. The general admission ticket was $10, and really you would have a fabulous
Yes.
time with your $10
Yes.
general admission
Yes.
ticket. It was more than worth $10.
Yes,
it was really, really well done, well organized.
Yes, it was really fun.
So
it was really
fun. So do you want to tell a little
Yes.
bit about?
Well, Carlene and I decided that we wanted to be together when we did Jingle Ball. And so she came over to my house and I had dinner in the crock pot. I did a soup of some kind.
was
And
delicious.
so we had our so we got together and then
And of course we did have some wine, which
Well, yes.
we're having wine tonight.
Yes,
too.
yes,
So,
we are
yes.
having
So
wine.
cheers, Marlene.
and so we got together and then what we did was we both logged on, but then I just muted my phone and then Carlene had it on your iPad, right?
Right,
And so then she turned the volume up, so then we listened together and so
And Marlene
we
could
just-
still see
yeah,
what was going
so
on.
I could still see on my phone, but we just listened to it on her phone. So it was so fun because we still got to do it together. So
And then they had had a lot of options. They had the main ballroom, which was all kinds of entertainment.
Yes.
They had there were 12 different designers, and so the designers had different segments that they
Yeah.
did.
And
We
the
had-
first night on Friday night, they told about their new designs.
Right. They each shared their new
Yeah.
designs, and then we had the Kogits. She and her husband did recipes for
Yes.
Christmas cocktails,
Cocktails.
which was really fun.
That was really
They
fun.
were very funny.
Yeah, they were.
The Heartstring Samplery. Beth Twist shared. So she was making cookies with her
Yeah.
daughter. They made gingerbread cookies. Hands-on Design, Kathy Haberman and her husband shared a recipe for a coffee cake that makes
Yeah.
two, and you could
Yeah.
put one in the
Freeze it.
freezer, and they
Yeah.
shared the recipes with us. So that was really
Yes.
cool. And then what else did we?
Liz Matthews did a Christmas trivia.
Trivia. That was
really fun. That was
yes.
really fun.
And
Which one was it that did the with the bird? They went to that preserve, that wildlife preserve or something. Was that the blue flower or the
it was. I think it was the blue flower.
was it the blue flower
And then
or was it the
it was
pumpkin?
No, they did a book talk.
Oh, that's
Pumpkin.
right.
Frosted Pumpkin.
Frosted Pumpkin.
Frosted Pumpkin did a book talk and shared a book series, which I want to read them. They were cozy mysteries, really cute. Anyway, all of that happened in the main ballroom that you didn't need.
And then in
There was
between each segments, they played like
Christmas
music.
music. It was just very fun. It was very relaxing,
Yes,
very
it
fun.
was.
Marlene and I each sat on the couch, reclined, cross-stitched, had a glass of wine, had dinner. It
Yeah.
was very fun.
It was really fun.
And then they also had stitching rooms where you could go in at stitching table.
Yeah, stitching
and
tables.
you could go in, and then it was like a Zoom session. So you could chat with other stitchers. They had
Different-
whip speed dating.
Yes,
So you
yes.
could take one of your whips that you were working on, and then you got randomly paired up with somebody, and you each talked and shared what you were stitching and what you were working on. We did not do that. We were not very brave. We were not very social.
No, we weren't.
really. And then, of course, there were the classes that you could
Yes.
take that you could, that you paid
Yeah.
extra for. And we'll share those a little bit later in the video. But I know that they're already making plans for next year,
Yes.
for 2024. It will
And
be the first weekend in December the 6th to the 8th. So put that on your calendar. and make sure that you plan to go because it was
really fun.
Really
It was
fun
really fun.
and really, really well done. And of
Yes.
course, there was shopping.
Yes.
They had
yes.
exclusive things
Yes.
in the in
And we
each
went
design.
shopping the first night. We went right away
because things sold out.
Yeah, things sold out really quick. So we went right away as soon as it opened. We
so
went
we have
and
a
did our
few
shopping.
things that we'll share that we got as haul.
We
at
we
the
have
Jingle
one
Ball.
thing that we've already gotten. The other ones, they say they're on their way. We're supposed to, like a couple of mine were out for delivery, but they hadn't come yet.
then I had one that was a download, so
Yeah.
I got that
Yeah.
right when
Yeah.
already too. So we'll share
So,
those.
yes. So anyway, but it was
Okay.
very, very
It
fun.
was very fun. All right. Then I have gotten back to the craft room and we have a bunch of fully finished things. So I'm going to start with showing the things that are not Christmas.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So I showed this last time. I showed Marlene's. I got mine fully finished as well, and Marlene's got stuffed, and
Yes.
I just did the little patchwork on the back. So that was, I love fall
so
most of
pretty.
all. Primrose Cottage. It was in their fall stitching sip and
Box.
stitch
Yeah,
box.
sip and stitch box.
And then I also got my stitching seasons fully finished. I had showed it stitched, but now I've gotten it fully finished. And it is still fall, so we're good.
Yes.
It's still
Fall until
fall.
December 21st.
Yes. And then because Linda was here, she was very sweet and she fully finished while I worked on something else that Marlene will show in a minute. My sheep spools. These are Faithwurks Designs.
So
She's
cute.
done a sheep every month.
That's
So
so
this
cute.
was Oseiken U.
And we talked
EWE.
about I think Cardine's going to something to watch for. I think in January Cardine's going to do a whole sheep parade so you can see all 12
of
months.
them.
Mhm. So watch for that because that's
This
coming.
was August. Sweet summer. Sweet slice of summer.
So cute.
So
I
that
love the
was
little
a little
watermelon.
double stack of spools. August. This was September.
Oh, that's cute. Look at that
Autumn
cute little
leaves
pumpkin.
and pumpkins, please. Yes, it's very cute. And then October
Oh, how
is
adorable.
here. Boo to you. Linda did a really nice job finishing.
Good. That's
Boo
just
to you,
adorable.
EWE again. And then I don't have my November or my December yet, so those will be coming.
Uh-huh.
Then
Very cute.
I also fully finished my square dance, and I am going to do a parade
Okay.
today. So I had August, October, November, and December that I got finished stitching, and I got them fully finished. But I'm going to show you the whole set. These were heart and hand designs, and it was called Square Dance, and each little leaflet
Now I
had
think I
three.
want to do them. Those are
So
so
there were
cute.
3 months in each little leaflet. So this was January. I finished them all the same because they are going to hang in my entryway.
Do you hang
and-
them on your welcome sign
Uh-huh.
with your other little things?
And so that's January.
I might have to do
They all
these.
were stitched on fabric from my stash with anchor floss. It was a conversion because it was charted for DMC and I changed it to anchor.
So
March.
cute.
April was all carrots.
Yes,
And you know, really, I started these because for magical stitches, there were so many things that I could use.
Yeah.
Like the first one that I did, I needed fish.
Yeah, that's one remember. That's the one I was remembering too.
So
was the fish.
this was May. June, there was a prompt, I needed a cold treat. And so it's like, oh, popsicles,
Popsicles,
that can be
yeah.
June. And this was July. This was the first
fish.
one I did because I needed a project with fish. And I was like, well, let me find something small. And then August, this was one that I just finished stitching last
But
month.
even though they're small, there's still quite a bit of stitches.
It
on
is.
them.
It was more than what I needed for
Yeah,
homework. This
yeah.
was September.
that's
Another
really
one,
cool.
I needed chickens.
Oh yeah. So cute though. They're just adorable.
October, this is another one I just finished. Ooh, I didn't quite get this glued right.
so
I
you
need to
need to-
fix that. It didn't get pressed down like it should have. I'm gonna have to add a little more
glue.
And then November, pineapples. And December was
that's
ornaments.
really pretty. I like all those.
Yeah, I did a
ornaments.
peppermint twisted
Oh,
corn
that's
on that
cute.
one this
Yeah,
one.
that's really cute. I was busy looking at the design. I didn't even notice the peppermint.
So those
twist.
are my square dances.
Those are so cute. Those turned out really
Yeah.
cute. I might have to do those.
Okay, Marlene, do you want to show yours?
Yes. So I had.
While you show those, I'm
Yes.
gonna move these.
I've
off.
had these stitched. Well, some of them stitched for a while, and then Carlene did the finishing for me. This was the religious Christmas trio from the Primrose Cottage, and it was the sal that we did in November. It was really fun. They were all really fun to stitch, and Carlene finished them.
They're stitched on 28 count fabric.
Yes.
This was lamb's wool
with
Lugana.
DMC floss.
And even weave lamb's wool,
Yes.
right? And DMC, the called for DMC. The frame, the finishing piece was something that I picked up a long time ago
Hobby
at the
Lobby,
dollar
right?
store.
Oh, at the dollar store.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
At the dollar store.
And then here, oh well, let me do this one next because this was the second one we did. This was Silent Night.
And now this was a frame from Hobby
Hobby
Lobby.
Lobby.
It was in their Christmas aisle, and it was marked down right now 50%.
And it had something else, and you just covered that up.
right.
didn't
I
you?
just covered it.
Yeah.
And these little stars I also got at Hobby Lobby. They just had them like on the end of an aisle, and I was like, oh, I think that'll work perfectly
Yeah,
for.
it looks pretty, really pretty. And then the third one we did was Peace on Earth.
I wanted, because the frames were all different, I
Uh-huh.
wanted to tie it together and have the
Yeah.
finishing
It
similar.
looks beautiful. Let's
was
hold
very-
all three up together so they
Okay.
can see them. All together.
So, and Marlene is she has a wall picked out where
Yes.
she's gonna hang the three grouped together. So that's.
I think they
all
just look
three of
really
them.
pretty.
And I'm
really,
just
really
gonna
fun.
quickly show mine because mine are finished the exact same way with the exact same finishing pieces. So I got mine done too. I was not quite finished stitching last time. I was still working on Peace on Earth, but I got them all done and I got them all fully finished.
Mm-hmm.
So yay.
So pretty. They turned out
And
so
then,
pretty. And they were so fun to stitch.
Very fun, a very fun stitch. I got my candy cane Christmas pillow, the ruching added.
With some help from Minnie.
Yes, Minnie helped. Minnie helped. And then I got my Hedgie's Christmas. The candy cane Christmas pin pillow was a Faithwurks
Yes.
design. And it was all kitted. And so it is opalescent fabric and then anchor floss. I don't believe there was any over dyes.
I don't think so.
A couple of cute little candy cane buttons that I attached.
And then the ruching is from
Trinway silk.
Trinway Silk.
Trinway. Mm-hmm.
And that
And
was that was one that she had last year at 2022 camp.
Right. And then
And this was also in 22.
yes.
2022 camp.
And this is Hedgie decorating his Christmas tree. So I got
That's
that
so
one
cute.
done. I got
Yeah,
that
that
one
one done.
fully finished. It's been stitched, but not fully
Yeah.
finished.
That's so cute.
And then for my class in Jingle Ball, I did the Liz Matthews Santa's Night tree. And so I did the finishing class and learned how to finish the tree. And I got it stitched and fully finished.
So cute.
I got it fully finished this morning.
That's
So
really cute.
I really love it. It was very fun to finish.
Show them.
She included a backing fabric, but I had this fabric in my stash that I thought looked just exactly like this,
Yeah.
the same colors, and I used that to just trim the spool. Will you just pick up the phone and hang up?
Okay.
And then I had a little jingle bell in my stash. So that is how it finished. So that is my fully finished. Then Marlene, you had a finish, right?
Yes, I had. Oh, did we get that? Oh, I forgot to get my.
I'll get it.
ball in the fire.
Did you have two things?
Yes, I had.
Oh, yeah,
I
because you
haven't-
had yours for Jingle Ball.
Yes, I had mine for Jingle Ball, but I haven't finished it yet. I
I
haven't
will.
finished it. I think Cardigan's going to do it because I looked at the direction and it seemed a little bit too hard. But this is the one I picked out to do, my Noel banner, and it will be finished on the little wreath like this. So, and we got all the patterns for all of those. And but I picked out the Noel, and I used it was charted for DMC floss, I believe,
Yes, I think so.
and I changed it to sampler threads, and for the red I used cranberry, and for the green I used pine, and then for the yellow I believe it was I don't remember what the yellow was.
But it was a sampler thread
It was a
also.
sampler thread, yes.
So sampler thread, not,
yes. No, it was,
Okay.
they were all sampler threads.
very pretty.
So yeah, I thought it turned out really pretty. And then I also finished I was almost done with this last time, but I still had to finish the last
Oh, yeah,
block.
you were working on the wishing
Yes.
well.
So I finished my Fall on the Farm, so that is done. And then, of course, I didn't get to finish it the day I had planned because I ran out of a color, so I had to order more.
Good grief.
But I got
Very
it done now,
pretty.
so yes, I'm
So
very
that is
excited.
now residing at my house so
Yes.
that I can get fully
So she
finishing
can
done.
fully
On
finish
mine
it.
and hers.
Yes.
And then I did finish my November pin roll. The last time I shared this, I had just the pumpkin and the little leaves to add, so I got that done. So this is on my table, ready to be fully finished also. So we have that.
Yes, so that's
So
all of
that is our finishes
Our
and
fully
our
finished.
fully finishes.
Okay, now we're gonna do our giveaway, okay?
Oh, okay.
So,
last time, Marlene, do you want to show the patterns that we're
Yes.
giving two designs away?
yes, okay, we're giving this one, the Turkey Lurkey Shelf Sitter,
I'll show him.
okay.
We had
So
a
we're giving
lot of people comment
Yes.
on how much they liked these.
Uh-huh.
These are Faithwurks Designs. Nancy Waller is the designer of Faithwurks. And this was the Shelf Sitter Turkey Lurkey. And so we're giving that pattern away.
And then we're giving the Snowman Shelf Sitter away. We have not stitched him.
But we have the pattern.
Yes,
And Nancy gave us an extra pattern so that we could give one as a giveaway.
yes.
So those are the giveaways. And so we want to say
Oh,
congratulations.
and there's buttons in here.
Oh, there are beads and a carrot
Carrot
nose.
Yes, beads
In
for
the
the mouth
swimmer.
and a carrot nose, yes. That's
So,
included in the,
Turkey
patterns.
Lurkey, the pattern for Turkey Lurkey goes to the Stitching Owl. So if that is you, you will find our email address in the description box below. Please reach out to us and give us your mailing address, and we will get this in the mail to you.
and the Snowman Shelf Sitter goes to Denise D.
Yes.
Hmm?
So to
So
Denise,
reach out to,
us, and
Us.
we will get it in the mail to you. So congratulations to our winners. We hope you enjoyed those. We had a lot of people comment on those, and so we wanted to show you because Nancy did a whole series of
Yes.
shelf sitters. So she started with Dan the Gingerbread Man. He was actually in, I don't remember, was he in a magazine? Anyway, I
No,
did
I don't
see him listed on eBay.
oh,
So
okay.
you all can check on and for things like that. And then she did, so Jan the Gingerbread Man. She also did a Santa. Be careful because that band will fall off. I haven't tacked it yet. Put him down just a little. So the Santa was a shelf sitter.
And he has his list of nice children.
Those are great nieces and nephews.
Yes.
Which I still need to add the last two. And then she did the elf.
Alfred the stitching elf.
So that is Alfred. He has little brown boots on,
So
red and
cute.
green striped stockings.
He's so cute.
These were very fun to stitch.
They were.
And then she did a couple of stand-ups. So she did Mrs. Claus in the kitchen to go with, she did Santa first and then she did Mrs. Claus and then she did Alfred.
And so you can see her face a little bit. And then she has cookies on her cookie sheet. Those are all buttons. So she was really fun to do too. I love doing her.
She was very fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have the gingerbread house. Which is here. That she did. And this was
What's this?
a candy cane.
Oh. Oh, on the back.
Yeah, there was one at each corner.
Oh, okay.
And this was done and then it's foam core in the inside to make the house
Yes, so
shape.
it's,
So it's
like
very
you
chunky.
can see the roof. So it's very pretty. This
So
was
these
really
were
fun
all
too.
Faithwurks Designs. I am going to put her contact information in the description box. If there is a pattern in particular that you would like, I would encourage you to reach out to her because she, I don't know what she has available as far as patterns, but I know that she would be happy to look and get it off to you.
And even like if she needs to reach out to her stitchers, her the people in the El Paso community to see if somebody has the pattern that she could like even make a copy of or something.
Yeah.
She would be glad to do that for you,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
so I will include her information. If there's a particular pattern that you would like, reach out to her. And like I said, she'd be more than happy to help you out. So we are going to do another giveaway today, so stay
Yes.
tuned. We will be doing that a little bit later in the video. So next, Marlene, let's talk about stitching progress.
Okay.
I have to go move my stash over here.
Okay. So we're going to start with our stuff that we did before we moved into Christmas stitching. We're going to start with that first.
Sounds good?
Yes.
I had homework, Magical
Yes.
Stitches homework that I needed to get done. This month, my Magical Stitches homework is a spell out, so I was able to use all my Christmas stitching
Yes,
to meet
that's
all
good.
of my prompts. So
That's good.
yes,
Yes.
I was happy. So I worked on the Plum Street sampler. This is the day. I got started on the words.
Wow.
So
very pretty.
yeah, so this is all of page
it
1
big
and
spread?
page 2, yes, because I just left it there because the border will continue.
Oh, okay.
So it is dangling thread. So that is this is the day.
That's very
I'm
pretty.
stitching it on 40 count. 40 count something.
I don't know what it
Oh,
was.
here it is. It's right here. 40 count milk and honey
Oh,
with
that's pretty.
the called for, actually it's some classic color works, some weeks dye works,
So it's a
and
mixture.
anchor floss. I converted the DMC to anchor. What about you?
Very pretty. Okay, well, I worked on my reproduction sampler and Thomas.
By Hands Across the
Yes,
Sea.
Hands Across the Sea. And I worked on, I got the little,
Leave it. Yeah, leave it.
the little
Oh, you got
other
the
little
dove.
put in.
Wow.
Yes. So, and I'm doing this on 40 count Dune by Atomic Ranch and I'm using the DMC conversion.
Very pretty. So you got the
Yes.
dove all done.
It took me all Sunday to do just the dove.
And then I had to stitch on a project that all
It
was
was
from
pretty.
my stash.
It
And
was
so Hello Autumn was from my stash. And I worked on,
Oh wow,
I
you have a
started,
lot done.
I got to start the front of the truck.
Oh wow, that's
So
good. So
if
you have
this-
everything?
No, this is
No,
not done.
okay.
But it's so much, that so many color changes,
I
and
know,
I
it
was
takes
just
forever.
trying to
Yeah.
quickly get
Yeah,
stitches
that's
in.
what I remember last year. I worked on this for college game day, and that week that I did that one, oh my gosh, it took me forever because I had to constantly
you have
change
so many
colors.
color changes.
Okay, and then the only other one that I worked on that wasn't Christmas
Yeah, I just
was
have one
my
more also.
Quilting ABCs from Erica Michaels. This is the one that she has. That's the 5-part series. So we're just working on part 1.
And we
were
did this
supposed-
for our November
Yes,
lady.
this was our November lady.
Silly
we were supposed
us,
to
we
have.
thought we were
Oh
gonna
yeah,
get
we
the
thought
whole
we thought
top row
Yeah,
done.
we thought November would be done with the row 1, but anyway, this is what I have done.
We are stitching it on Legacy Linen 37 count Cloudburst. That's pretty. I haven't done any of this square. I did the words and over here.
And what were we
That's
using?
We're using the Cloudboard.
Cloudburst.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
Classic
it's classic
colors?
colors.
Classic
classic
colors.
colors. Mm-hmm. So,
Okay, and then
yes, it's really pretty.
I got
like
out a blast from the past. My Long Dog Sampler, Life After Death. Because I had 2 prompts. I had one that said a project that's been in timeout. And so that was definitely this one.
Yes, because you
And
haven't worked on
then
it.
the very next prompt said, you're not sure if you like it.
Oh.
So I did 400 stitches, and I do like it. I think it'll be fine once I get to start just completing things.
Yeah.
So this time, this is the project that I was doing for my DMC challenge.
It's really
so
colorful.
It's so many colors. I worked on this right down here, this strange little mythical
Oh, right here?
shape.
This
Yes. And you see, I didn't even get it done. And
Wow.
it's not a very bright color, but I was fine with that because it's kind of a strange little creature. It's this weird thing that sort of looks like it has lobster claws, and then it has rabbit feet, and it's just very odd. But anyway, that's what I worked on.
Oh.
And so, just so you can see, this
And it
is
kind of looks like a dragon too.
it's very wrinkly because it's been all wadded up in timeout, but that's what I have done. So I'm gonna keep working on it. It may become a project, like a 1 thread a day kind of
Oh
project.
yeah, that
or-
would be good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something so that I can work on it because
That's good.
I do enjoy it every time I get it out.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
good.
did you have any? Oh
no, I didn't have anything else.
Yes, all my rest of my stuff was Christmas.
Yes.
So
Yes. So the first one I had that I worked on was our last stitching seasons.
find
We
mine
did
and
the
show mine too.
stitching seasons club, right? It was the club.
yes, through Fat Quarter Shop.
Yeah. And so we did this one. So this is our last one. So this is what I have done.
And there
This
were
is
only
done-
4, so
yeah.
we stayed caught up.
Yeah, we did.
So that was good.
So this is stitched on white pine board with classic colors.
28
And it was
count.
28 count.
So 2 threads over 2
Yes.
fabric threads.
2 over 2.
2 strands over 2 fabric threads. And I have just a tiny start. I didn't start mine until
This week?
This week.
This week,
I
right?
started it this week. Yes, because I was working
We're gonna
on
work
my
on this tonight,
Santa's
right?
night. Yes, we're gonna
Yes.
stitch on this tonight.
Carlene has pizza. Oh well, she had made the crust already, and she's gonna make pizza for dinner. So
Yeah.
we're doing that for dinner. So I'm staying for dinner and then stitching. Okay, and then another one I worked on. This is my nativity.
I worked on that one as well. Okay, so let's see what
And
you
this
did.
is what I have. I worked on,
Don't open it all the way because it's too big.
I got Joseph all backstitched.
So that's right here,
Yes.
Joseph in the center, all
And then I got the
backstitched.
steps put in the
Down
middle.
here.
But I have to go back and fix the steps on the outside edges because in the inside I used 2 strands and I like the way that looks, and on the edges I only used 1.
And the directions say 2 strands,
Yeah.
unless they specify
Yeah.
1
So-
strand.
So I have to go back in and just add another strand over the top of those.
I worked on mine as well, and I got the shepherd all finished. I got the back stitching done on the donkey. The steps on the outside of the shepherd and the grass is finished. And then I got Joseph back stitched. So that's
Oh, that's
what
good.
I'm working on now. So we'll be working on this again.
I thought Joseph was really fun. to
He was
backstitch.
very fun. It was very pretty.
Did you put? Oh, yeah, that was fun
Yeah.
to put in there.
Yeah. So that's our nativities.
That's very pretty. Okay, and then I worked on number 1 North Pole. This was the camp project from this year from Faithwurks.
It's going to be finished the same way as the gingerbread house.
So this is what I have done on that.
So this is Faithwurks design. It's being stitched on, and you know, we didn't say, nativity is stitched on
Light
32 count light sand.
With anchor floss
Anchor
and
floss.
treasure braid.
And lots of treasure.
Yes. So anyway, this is what I have to.
stitched on 32 count even weave lamb's wool.
So I'm
with
working
anchor
on the.
floss.
I'm working on the back stitching. I have the back, almost the inside back stitched of the boys' dorm, and then I have to back stitch around the outside.
Yes, this light blue will have a
Yes.
back stitch line around.
Yeah, but it went fast. So
This was mine. I got the back stitching all completed. I haven't done the very outside line yet.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
haven't
back
done that
stitch
yet
line.
either.
And then I got started on the 3 little windows for the workshop, the elves
yeah.
workshop.
Now are those back stitched too?
Yes.
Okay.
All
But
of
really,
the-
nothing else is back stitched.
No, nothing inside is back stitched. So, yes. So I'm doing these 3 little windows right here.
So cute. It's
It's
really
very
fun. It's
It's
really
very,
fun to
very
work on
fun.
because there's so many different things to work on. So, okay, and then I worked on Joyous Noel or Joy Noel. I'm not sure how you say it.
Yes, it's French.
Yeah.
So I don't know either.
I think it's
This is a
Joy
Blackbird
Noel.
design.
yes.
I have the one Feliz Navidad.
Yes. And my
That I
my
wanna do.
start is very
I
boring.
kind of want to. Oh, you got a lot done on
I
the
just-
border.
yeah,
though.
I got the
Now, does it go
border
that
thing.
way or it goes this way, right?
No, it goes this way.
It's shorter than it is.
Yeah, see, look.
Are you sure?
So, yeah,
this
so
is-
it continues across here and goes, it's a rectangle.
Oh, okay. So you're only halfway across.
Yeah, and that's not even halfway. I just did the first page.
Oh wow, that's much bigger than I thought. it
It's
would
it's
be.
very similar to the same size as my sister's love.
Okay.
So yes.
Wow.
So yes.
And now what?
So-
What are you stitching on?
I believe it's cobweb lace.
Oh yes, 30 count cobweb lace.
30 count cobweb lace, and then I'm using the classic colors, which is why I only worked on the border because I was missing a whole bunch of colors. So I went in and placed an order on 1, 2, 3 stitch, and I got
'Cause
them.
You
So I'm all
kind of
excited.
spur of the moment decided you were going to
Yeah,
work on that,
yeah,
didn't you? We're going to talk about that.
And
a
I
little bit
and I
more.
did well, and I remember I was looking for them because this was actually a March Madness project.
You started. Did you do a few stitches?
I don't know. I can't remember if I got it started in March Madness or Stitch Mania. But I remember we checked for the colors during our February getaway,
And that we didn't have
Yeah,
those.
there were some that were missing. So so I hadn't gotten
Well,
them.
I worked on my Christmas house.
Ooh, this is a blast from the past too.
I
When she
know.
said forever.
But look how much I got
Oh my
done.
gosh, you got a lot done.
So,
oh, that's so pretty.
All I have left to do on this top page is just this front door. It goes right here in this space. And then of course this window and this window will have cut work, and I'll have bands to wrap, but that won't be done until the very end.
Scary.
So once I do the door, then I'll be ready to go down and finish the border and do the cross stitching that's at the bottom. And it's smaller than the top. So this is one I wasn't very hopeful, but I'm very hopeful that this is going to be a finish this
Yeah.
year during this holiday
would be
season.
good.
I know, I'm excited.
Yes, that would be really good.
This was from a magazine. The design, it's called Christmas House, and the designer was Patricia Andro, I think is how you say it. And I'm using, I changed some of the colors because the leaves called for like 3 different shades of green.
Yeah.
I changed it to a blue spruce. I believe Weeks Dye Works.
Yeah, I think
And
it was blue spruce.
and then I'm also the directions call for some pearl cottons and different weights. There's some number 12 and there's some number 8, I think it is. So there's that.
Yes. Okay, then I also got to work on Hollyberry. I was very happy when I got this one out because last year I had a horrible time trying to work on it because of my vision. So, but this year I'm able to see it again and I'm able to work on
Let me
it.
slide this in back a
Yeah,
bit.
that would be good.
Okay,
And
and up a
so-
little bit.
So I got that border outlined. Could you kind of point to that?
Right here, this
Yes,
outline, the
yes.
directions tell you to do that
Yes.
first.
And then I went in and made my 20 by 20 boxes.
The directions had us do a 20 by 20 and then you fill it in.
Fill it
because
in.
We're using, what are we using, buttermilk?
Yes, buttermilk. So I'm just making my boxes, and then I'm just gonna be able to sit and fill in.
Very mindless.
So
And this is 40 count gauze.
Gauze,
So
yes.
we're using 1 strand of floss over just one thread. So it's very tiny.
yeah, and it's a 10
and
stitch.
it's a 10
You do a
stitch.
10 stitch, so it
Right.
actually goes
It's
really,
really
fast.
fast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I'm excited.
so-
I'm going to get to work on these also.
yes, I'm very excited that I can see it and do it again.
I
So
know, because
so
they're fun and they're
they
beautiful
are,
when
and I
they're
was
finished.
really sad that I couldn't see it last year. So so now I need you to add the fabric to my Saint Nick's
St.
berry.
Nick's berry. Yes, you'll
Yeah.
have to bring it
Yeah.
and then I'll add it.
Yeah. So
Okay, then are we on to our December ladies?
Yes, I'm on this December lady.
Okay, so December ladies. We're both doing a Shannon Christine. I'm doing Christmas Red by Shannon Christine. And you are
And
doing
I'm doing Victorian Christmas lady.
so pretty. We had a viewer ask what we were using, what I'm using for Christmas Red, because she showed on this kind of a green fabric. I decided to use the Grace Notes fabric, Joy to the World. It's the same one that I used for Santa's Night, but I thought this swirly in the sky gave it a nice wintry look, snowy night kind of look. The colors show beautifully. So this is what I have done. So this is 36 count. I'm doing 2 strands over 2 threads. And I've done a little bit of this is a chronic braid, and I am changing, it called for beads here. I changed that to a chronic braid, and I'm also gonna do a red chronic for,
Are you using the
red
chronic braid
beads.
or treasure braid?
I'm using chronic.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I'm using the 002 for this, and for her jewels and ornaments on her decoration on her dress. I'm using the high luster, 002 high luster, and then I don't remember what the number is for the red, but a red
I think it's
chronic.
03 or something.
I think that's the one I pulled out, but I had a couple of different that were really pretty.
This is mine. This is what I have done, and I'm using, I can't remember what the name of it is.
It
I think I
is
have it over
denim dyed effects.
Right.
Fabric,
By Fabric
flare.
Flare. Right.
A fabric
okay.
flare.
And I did the same thing because it had the white. It looked like swirling snow, and so I chose this fabric.
And it's 28 count.
Yes, it's 28 count. Is it even weave?
It is an even weave. Fabric flare
also.
is even weave.
And then I also changed it. It called for beads, and I also changed it to. But I'm using.
Yes, I copied Marlene.
I think I'm using some treasure braid and some crynec braid. The red and the green, I believe, are going to be the crynec braid, and the gold is the treasure braid.
That's
I believe.
You got a nice start.
Yeah. So
Very good.
and now
Now,
more
did
of
you
that
start
gold.
right in the middle.
Yes, I did.
I
More
s-
of the gold swirly stuff goes right here. Can you hold it? The
Uh-huh.
corner. More of the gold swirly things go right here because this is her arm.
Okay.
So that will go right there on her sleeve.
So pretty. I did a top left start on mine.
Oh, you did?
So
Okay.
yes, I
like-
started right up
I
here.
like starting in the middle because I like to start.
Well, I wanted to get her head done.
Yes, I know. I
didn't
have
want
another.
headless lady.
She's headless, but you can see where her head is going because this is the
Yes,
fur around
yes,
her.
you've already got. So
Yes.
you'll be working on that
Yes,
soon.
that's going to be my next thing that I put in.
Okay, then I worked on Nativity Berry just a little
Oh
bit.
yes, I did too. Let me get my.
For December homework, like I said, it was a spell out, and it's the title of the book that we're reading, which is Winding Ways Quilt. But the spell out was only Winding Ways, not quilt. And so I did, for the A, I did angel, and so I did my little angel here. And we are changing colors because the fabric was
Yeah,
a blue,
was
and
cute.
we did our other berries, Erica Michaels berries, on this same cream fabric, 40 count, and we wanted them all to be the same, so we changed the colors.
Yes.
So Marlene also stitched on
Yes.
hers, and she has a lot more done than I
Yes,
do.
I have this done, and I also changed the colors I'm using in. I changed a lot of the colors.
I did too, so I'm not even gonna.
No,
I just changed a lot of
changed
colors.
it. Yeah.
This
And
looks
I'm using-
really pretty.
Yeah, doesn't that braid look, the crynec braid look really pretty?
Yes.
I'm using
Well, and I just
002.
like the colors of the Holy Family too. Really
Very pretty.
nice.
It turned out really pretty.
So
So, and again, this is another one that I had a lot of trouble with last year, as I was just
Wow.
having a really hard time seeing the light colors. So,
It's
like on the
going
angel and
good
stuff,
now.
yes, but now it's going really good. So I'm very happy.
And then each of us got to work on our Hello from Liz Matthews 12 Days of
yay.
Christmas. I chose to do the 4th day of Christmas. This was my Christmas Day start. You started yours on Christmas
Yes,
Day too.
I
We
did
both
too, and I did the 5th day of Christmas.
It's so pretty. I'm
It's
gonna do
really
the.
pretty.
I started the tree. I'm gonna do the tree too, but I don't know if I'm gonna do both on all of them. I
Oh,
probably
yeah.
will choose either a sampler or the tree. And so this is what I did.
Wow, you
I
have a lot
worked
done.
on this yesterday, and I worked on the leaves down here under this bird.
Now, is there some back stitching that you have to put in there to connect the leaves, or?
No, not to connect the leaves, but there's like the leaf vein.
Oh, okay.
No, there's berries and things that get
Oh, okay.
clustered
Okay.
in there to fill in those spaces.
Okay. Okay, and this is
Oh,
what I got done.
and I will have you notice my cute little needle minder with the kissing reindeer. Marlene gave that to me for Christmas last year after I had complained bitterly
Yes.
because she bought the one at camp one year and I wanted it and she got it.
Oh, because she said, pick the one I wanted. So I picked that one, and then she wanted it. And so I'm like, well, sorry.
I should have said
So
I wanted
I
it.
found it. I went on and found it for her and bought it for her. That was her part of her Christmas present last year.
The
Okay,
best
so this
Christmas
is what I have done. I got the rings put in and the black border up to the top, so I can go ahead and connect that on the top. And then
Oh,
and
that's
then the
so
can
pretty.
you hold
I
the
can
corner?
hardly wait. That
And
might
then-
have to be the next one that I
And
do.
then the corner, the top is going to mirror this down here. So, and then there's a lot of stitching that goes
Yeah,
in
it's
here.
like filled in,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
filled in.
It's
Oh, did I
beautiful.
even show it?
Yeah, you did.
I did
You
show
did
it?
show
Oh, yeah, I
it.
did
Yeah.
show it.
Yeah,
So
but
anyway.
show it again so
Okay.
they can see the fill in. So this is what will be filled in
Yeah.
up here.
So anyway, I'm hoping for a finish on this one.
Yeah.
I think I'll get it finished.
I think mine is going to be a finish.
And I think I'll be able to get my nativity berry done also. So,
I'm hoping for a few finishes.
me too. Me too.
So, and we'll talk about our plan here
Yes.
in just a minute.
In just a minute. So.
The next thing that we're gonna do, Marlene and I, of course, we've decorated our houses. We talked about that last Flosstube, and so our trees are up. But we wanted to just kind of do a little ornament parade, and show you some of the ornaments that we have hanging on our trees that we have stitched. And so I'm gonna grab them.
Okay.
And then we
Okay.
will just kind of alternate back and forth.
I'm going to kind of divide the ones that you have on your tree that I don't have.
Well, yeah.
This one,
I'll save that one for last.
this one,
And this one I stitched.
this one, this one.
Were these yours?
Yeah, these two are mine. I need a few more. I'll take this one.
And this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're not gonna go in any particular order. I'm gonna start with, this is probably one of the first ornaments that we finished. And please ignore this. You can tell that somebody liked it. Somebody liked it. This was Faithwurks Design. And then we did the finishing and made the tassels. And this hangs on my blue.
Well, that was one of
my
the
blue
very
tree.
first finishing things we did.
Uh-huh.
Because
Marlene
yes.
didn't bring hers.
No, because
It's an
I-
example of why she doesn't do
yes,
finishing.
yes, because so. I just don't, I love to stitch, but and I'm very patient, but I do not have patience with that kind of stuff because it drives me crazy when I can't get it centered, and I just don't enjoy it. It just stresses me out, so.
Yeah,
I
then
just-
it's not fun.
No.
Okay,
So I
so
just
show
don't do-
something you have.
Okay, well, this is another Faithwurks design. This is,
kind of
what was, this was in the Christmas cross stitch ornament magazine,
Uh-huh.
2021?
Yes.
2021.
Because I believe, wasn't Hedgie last year's?
Yes.
Hedgie's
Well, I don't know if it
decorating
was-
the tree?
I don't know if that was in the magazine though, was it?
No, I don't know.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
know
if it was in the
or not.
magazine, but I think this was 2021.
I think so.
So, so anyway,
Very
so this
cute.
is one.
Yes, that was a
yes.
Faithwurks
Very cute,
design.
and this is finishing on the back. So, very cute. Very
And
cute
then-
ornament.
Again, on my blue and silver tree, I have this one. This was an ornament I picked up when my husband and I went to McDonald Observatory that is, about an hour and a half from here.
It's close to
And
Van Horn,
we-
Texas.
it was his Christmas gift. I gave him a trip over there because he was so fascinated with astrology and astronomy, not astrology. And so we went and we stayed at a bed and breakfast. We went to their stargazing party. We had a fabulous time.
in
except it was
January,
freezing
wasn't
cold.
it over?
Over
Martin
Martin
Luther?
Luther King. And I
It was
picked up
cold,
this
huh?
ornament, and so I stitched it. It hangs on our tree because it was a trip that we went on, just a little like overnight trip
Yes.
that we went. So it was very fun.
Yes. Okay, and then I have this one.
Oh,
This is
yes.
another Faithwurks.
I
Design.
love this one.
And this is really cool. It has this side,
They
they follow
followed
the
the
star,
star.
and then on the other side it says wise men still seek him.
It's just beautiful.
And I love this finishing up here.
She had found a garland that had these, and she just snipped them off and then used it as the finishing. I thought it was so cute.
That's really
I
pretty.
love that design.
Mhm, I do too.
And then Marlene and I did, for several years, we always did a Christmas party for teacher friends. and they always got a something that we made. And one year we did, we usually had like 4 or 5 different designs, and Marlene and I stitched each design 2 or 3 times. So we had a whole basket, and they chose which one they wanted. This was a leftover one, and I chose it for my blue and silver tree in the master bedroom. So this is the
And we found all of these patterns from the Christmas Ornament magazines.
This was from one of the Christmas Ornament magazines.
And
I don't know.
And we didn't use the called for. We just changed the colors and did it however
And
we
used
wanted.
fabric from our stash. And
So, and then this was another one we did for that, the teacher party that we always did.
I loved that one. That was one you chose. I would have never chosen that design, and it was so pretty.
It was
finished
really
up.
pretty, but we thought it was going to go really fast, but all this scrolly backstitch work took a long time, I remember.
A long time.
It was hard.
This was another one from a Christmas Ornament magazine. A very simple design. And then I decided when I finished it just to add a little bit of bling, and so I did a red bow on the top, a sparkly red bow, and then this was the fabric on the back.
Oh, I didn't show the
little
fabric on the back of
Pre-made
this one.
twisted cord. No, that was okay.
Did you fussy cut all
I
of these?
did fussy cut.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to
did.
point it out.
Fussy cut.
That's
that.
really cute, that backing. So, and then this is another one we did. Christmas ornament.
That was so pretty.
That was really pretty.
That was a fun stitch too.
So that's the one, and then this is the backing. Of course, Carlene did all the finishing on these. So,
And then one year, Shepherd's Bush had a design, and so this was Mary and Joseph. I always loved their designs.
oh yeah,
They haven't
Yes.
had them in their.
no, they haven't.
And I just did a very simple little cream background.
That's really pretty. And then this was another Faithwurks.
Well,
Wasn't
she
it?
did it as a Christmas surprise. It wasn't
Oh, yeah.
her design.
Right. No, it wasn't in the magazine, but it was a Christmas surprise that we got. And look, the beads, to do the finishing part of it was adding the beads here.
Yes,
around here.
we did a sewing finish, so we sewed the front and the back together, and then did a beading design on the sides. It was
That's
very
so
fun.
pretty.
It wasn't hard. It was very, very fun.
It's very pretty.
That's one that I finished 3 of because Mother stitched that one as
Oh,
well.
that's right.
And this was also one from the Christmas Ornament edition of the Just Cross Stitch magazine, Friend. So Marley and I, and you see, we did this in 2015 because we put the year on it. I don't think I have the year on any of the others.
I had the year on this one. This was 2013? Does that say 13?
2012.
Oh, 2012.
2012. This was 2012. This was
This year
2016.
isn't on there.
This one.
Now, that one on mine lost the hanger. Did we hang it in the...
No,
on
you had a petite
little
easel,
easel?
and I stood it on a little
Okay.
petite easel down on your little country
Yeah.
cupboard.
Oh, okay.
It looks really cute down
Okay. I couldn't remember. I knew I had it. Okay, and then this one? Was this
That was
another
a surprise.
a
and
surprise project
I
from...
think
Faithwurks?
that was a Faithwurks design.
I think so too.
And this was all beaded. Well, it was a twisted cord, and you put beads on the twisted cord, and then the tassel was beaded.
It's really pretty.
I love that design.
That's the backing.
It was just beautiful.
It was really pretty.
And this was also Mary Mary. This was I believe, I don't know if this was Nancy's design. It was a surprise.
Yeah.
Some years she does a monthly surprise, and sometimes it's her design, sometimes it's a different designer, and she has them all kitted, and so we get all the finishing and everything. It's Charlie. He's got a fire going in the fire pit. I can smell it. Did you have any others?
No, I didn't have any others.
Well,
wanna
here,
give
you
me a
show that
couple?
one.
Okay. This was another. This was another
A
surprise.
surprise. It had a tassel, and with Krynick or treasure braid.
Yes.
And then the twisted cord was a peppermint twist. So that one was really pretty.
Yes, so that's another one.
The angel. And then this is one that I hang on my blue and silver tree. We did this years ago. And it was actually another design. And I just chose colors. And then my sister Linda finished it. It was before I was doing finishing. And she finished it as a little pillow ornament. So it hangs on my blue and
Isn't
silver
that
tree.
the one?
It's from that series that we did where we did a quilt block every
Yeah,
month.
and didn't you do something?
No,
No, you didn't.
no,
Oh,
I
there's-
chose it. I was gonna do
Oh.
all of them as an ornament, all 12
Oh.
of them. This is the one I got done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I thought I was gonna do all 12 of them and do blue and silver on all of them, so
Oh.
that I would have 12 ornaments to hang on my blue and silver tree. But that didn't really happen.
No. Okay, now show that one.
Oh, then this is my elf. I complained about him,
But he's so cute.
but he did turn out cute. I did him for a homework project because I needed an elf and I didn't have any elves. So I found this one. I thought he was going to be really fast and I was just going to whip him out. Well, he took forever, and then he got put away, and I don't know. I think it took me 3 years to do him. Anyway, but I got him finished last year, and I fully finished
He
him,
turned
and he
out so
did turn
cute.
out really cute.
I like this velvet
Yes,
on
it's a velvet.
velvet
The
ribbon.
trim is like a velvety ribbon.
It's
So
pretty.
yeah, he's cute. He's
He's
cute on my
very
tree.
cute.
Then the last one is, this was a Faithwurks design. Nice until proven naughty. And so this hangs by the stockings. Specifically, it hangs by the stocking that says Santa loves cats too. And so at this point, I am going to insert a picture of one of my cats. And then I want you all to vote. And please tell me whether Mickey is going to be nice or naughty this year. So you need to vote. Let us know, nice or naughty for Mickey. Enjoy the picture. Okay, we'll be looking forward to your feedback. And little Mickey has all of his toes crossed that you're going to say that he's being nice. So we'll see. We will see.
Yeah.
So that was kind of an ornament parade
Yes.
of stitched Christmas ornaments that we've done over the years. It's just fun to have them on the tree. I love the way it
Yes.
looks
I do
because
too.
it's mixed. We have ornaments that we've been given as gifts. We've got ornaments that we've bought. Marlene has a collection of Hallmark ornaments that are
I have
Snowball
two, yeah.
and Tuxedo.
Yes, Snowball
And then the
Tuxedo.
little candy
And then I have the little,
lighted
yeah, the
village
little
one.
lighted village ones. I can't remember what they're called.
I don't really have a collection, but I have some Hallmark ornaments. And
Yes,
I have a lot
so-
of ornaments. So anyway, that's our little ornament parade for this week.
The little
Um,
lighted village one. Carlene and I still laugh every time we put it on my tree, because there was one that was a church, and it was, very whimsical and everything. And Carlene and I, for several years in a row, we gave Mom a beautiful church ornament to put on her tree, because that was one of our traditions. We always went to Christmas Eve candlelight services, so it was a very appropriate thing to give her. And so she had gotten her church ornament, her beautiful church ornament.
that
and
was
then
like
I-
architecturally
Right,
accurate.
right.
It was one of the Hallmark collection ornaments.
And then I had gotten that little village whimsical one, and she somehow, our presents got mixed together, and so she took that church. So I was looking at her church, at her tree the next year, I think, or maybe,
Uh-huh.
and then I was like, oh, you know what, Mom, I think maybe this one was supposed to be mine, because I have this little village. She goes, no, that one is mine. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess we gave it to you.
Marlene has it now. It's part of her collection.
Yes, now that was one that
Because
I took when we
after
divided her things
after
up.
our mom passed away, one of the things that we did during the summer after she passed was we had gone through all of her Christmas ornaments, because she had a lot of beautiful ornaments that had been given as gifts and that she'd had over the years. And so we divided them up between her 5 daughters. So the 5 of us girls each got a collection of ornaments from Mom's Christmas tree to now hang on our Christmas tree. And so Marlene, she got her
Yes, I took
Candy
that one
Village.
back.
I gave those to her every year for
Yes.
Christmas. She got a new one for her village, her little lighted village ornament tree, and so it's where it's back now with the set.
Yeah.
Mother's happy. She got to hang it on her
Yes,
tree,
yes.
and now Marlene gets it. So that was good. It was shared.
Yes.
We have just a tiny bit of haul, so let's show that,
Oh,
Marlene.
yes, let me see, where's my haul? Here.
To start with, the Stitching with the Housewives are doing their collaboration that they always do with Fat Quarter Shop, and it's North Pole Needleworkers, or Needleworks, and this is the design. So Marlene and I each got this, and we haven't started it yet, but we have plans. We are going to be starting it. And I did nab the finishing piece. This is from Hobby Lobby. And I happened to go over there looking for something else. There were 2 of these left. They were 50% off. So I quickly nabbed one for each of us. So we have these, and then the finished piece will go here just like it shows on their thing. And these are going to hang on our craft room doors. So we know exactly where they're going. So that was haul for me.
Okay, and then I ordered the 2023 snowman from Primrose Cottage. And Carlene had already gotten us the finishing kit for it.
And I ordered the snowman a while ago.
Yeah.
I already have mine.
So I had,
Yes, and
This
I
board?
snatched these. I think last summer
yeah.
they announced that their dad had made some, and I grabbed
And then
them
this is the fabric for the finishing.
for the finishing, all the finishing. So that's going to be really pretty.
Yeah, it is. It's very
And
pretty.
I know that she is doing, there's going to be a snowman every
there was a
year.
2024.
2024, and their dad has a finishing piece,
Yes.
and they're going to sell it as a kit.
Oh,
And
that's
so
good.
I want to make sure that we get those, because
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be pretty. She said it's beautiful, so
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. Do you want to show that?
Yes. Okay, and then this is the next one. I didn't take it out of the paper, but I think you can see it.
Yeah, it's good.
This is going to be our, well, it's
It's going to be a New Year's 12 by 12,
a New Year's
a
start.
start.
And this is Snow Day by Shannon Christine.
I've ordered mine. It hasn't come yet,
Right.
but mine is coming.
And there's different colorways that you can do it.
Are you going to do it this color?
I don't know if I'm going to do it that color or the other blue.
Yeah,
have
'cause
to
I
look
think
at
this is
this
more
is
teal.
This is teal, yeah. So I want to look at the other shade of blue because you know I love the really dark blues.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see what those shades are.
That's pretty.
And I'll decide.
And then we both ordered the Jingle Ball.
Yes, that's something that was supposed to be delivered
is-
today.
Yes,
It
Marlene
hadn't
hasn't come
when I
yet.
left.
Mine was here today. It came today. So this was a collection of ornaments. There's an ornament by each designer that was part of the Jingle Ball. And this was hands-on design, and that got on the cover. And then these are the 12 designs that are in the book. So just very quickly, this one, I believe that this one was Heartstring Samplery, Bright Spirits. This was Lindy Stitches with the cute little black cat. This Joy was Liz Matthews. This one was Frosted Pumpkin,
Yes.
Stitchery. This was from Jeanette Douglas. Tiny Modernist. Isn't that reindeer sweet? Look
That's
at that sweet little face. This was Ink Circles. Satsuma Designs. Satsuma Street.
Satsuma Street.
Satsuma Street. This was the blue flower. And I have these last two.
This one was Teresa Kogut, wasn't this one over here?
This one was Teresa Kogut.
I think so.
And this was,
What is that one? I can't tell.
it's the Santa face with the really cute little jingle balls.
that-
and
Was that
who are we missing?
was that it says inside, let's look. It's the
Just a minute.
oh, and then there's the ship one too.
Well, that was ink circles.
Oh, that was ink circles. Let's see, where's the
It was towards the back.
here,
There
this
it
one.
is.
It's what's the-
Oh, Luminous Fiber
Luminous.
Arts.
Yeah, Luminous
Yes,
Fiber.
Luminous Fiber Arts did the Santa. So we each got this
Yes.
because I think it's such a nice collection.
Mm-hmm.
And my plan, and I think Marlene was going to do this too. We want to do one ornament each month,
Yes.
so that at the end of the year we have 12 ornaments, and then hopefully next year we can get the Baubles book again, and then we can do 12 more.
Yes.
So I think that's very pretty. I like that.
It's really cute.
So I got that, and then I did order, and I have it as a PDF download. We ordered, each of the designers had exclusive designs, and so we ordered some of the exclusive designs, not all of them, but we ordered some. I did not order anything kitted. I ordered just the pattern.
The pattern,
I'm
yeah.
kind of disappointed with a couple things that I didn't get the kit, but it's you can't buy everything.
No.
So even though you want to.
Yes.
I'm going to see if I can pull up. Yes, here it is. This was Satsuma Street Holiday Glow. I'm going to have to turn the settings down even darker yet. Let's see if that's better. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Holiday Glow. This was Satsuma Street, and I did get this one. I got it as a PDF. And my colored ink is all gone. I tried to print it, and it printed black and white. So that's on the list.
Okay, and then we also ordered the hands-on design, All is Bright, and that one's on its way.
Uh-huh.
And then we ordered the Heartstring Samplery, Go Tell It on the Mountain. And that one, Go Tell It on the Mountain, is actually going to be our Christmas Day start.
We made a change. We
So-
were going to do Snow Day, and we
Yes.
switched it.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
So, and but we'll show you that on our next Flosstube.
Once
We'll
they
show
arrive.
you those, yes, because we don't have them yet.
Okay, and we have just one last thing to do. We're gonna, well, you know what? Two last things to do. Let's talk about our giveaways.
Yes,
for this
I
week.
didn't put the giveaways on here.
Uh-huh. They're over there.
Oh, here
Again, for our giveaway, the only rule we have is that you leave us a comment. If you leave us a comment, you will be entered to win one of these two designs.
Okay.
This one is a little house design. I showed you on the last Flosstube the stitched piece that I did with the collection. So this is from Hometown Holiday, and it's the first one in the series where you can personalize it with your family name if you want, or the year, or and
And
then
then the other one is
I have to
the
go. I'm
Okay.
having a little
Okay.
scratchy throat.
the Religious Christmas Trio from the Primrose Cottage, and those are the ones that we just showed you that we had finished. So you get all three designs in this in the pamphlet. So this is another one of our giveaways. So leave your comments, and we will go ahead and enter you in the drawing to win one of our giveaways.
Okay. And then coming up for stitching, the college game day stitching that Marlene and I have been doing every Saturday has concluded because the regular season is complete.
Yes, it actually ended last week.
Right.
That was week 14, but Carly and I didn't count week 14 because because not all of our teams were
Playing. All the
playing,
teams
yes.
didn't play.
So,
but
yeah, so we so we have our totals for our regular season stitching. So, Carnine, what was your total?
Over the course of those 13 Saturdays, I stitched 12,256 stitches on 13 different projects.
And I stitched 10,547 stitches.
So now we enter the bowl season.
Yes.
So all of the teams that qualified for bowls have been invited to their bowl games, and we have our teams. So of the 10 teams that I had, 8 of my teams got invited to a bowl game.
I had 9.
Oh,
Nine
oh
of mine.
wow, you had 9.
Yes.
And North Dakota State is not in the bowl champion series
No, because it's not a Division 1.
it's not a Division 1 school, and but it is playing it's playing like playoff games
Yeah.
to make it to the championship game. So as long as they're in a playoff game, I'm going to continue to put stitches in.
Right.
So Marlene and I had our projects, that our cross stitch projects, we assigned one for each week. And so now when we entered the bowl season, we put those 13 projects on our little wheel app that we use, and we had the wheel assign a project to each bowl game.
Yeah, to each each team.
Each
in the bowl
team
game.
that's in the bowl game, because some of our teams are playing each other in
the
bowl
game.
games.
Yeah.
So if that happened, if we had 2 teams playing in the same bowl game, then we're going to stitch on one project for the first half and then stitch on a second project for the second half, so that both projects get worked up. So that's what we will be doing. And most of those, except for the games that are the championship games,
Yeah.
which it's only 2 games played and then a championship game, they will be one and done. They play their
Right.
bowl game and then they're done for the
Yeah.
year. So that will be starting. North Dakota State actually plays tomorrow in one of its playoff games, so I will be stitching on the project that was assigned to it, which was Lady of the Mist.
Oh, okay.
So I will be stitching on Lady of the Mist. With those exceptions, the rest of our projects, because we didn't say, but we had 13 projects that we worked on during the regular season. Those 13 projects are the ones that got put on the wheel, so they're
yes.
not Christmas related.
All
And
of them. A few of them are.
a couple, but
Yeah.
not
One.
most of
Well,
them are not.
Nativity is only
Only
mine.
one, yeah. And so that's our bowl stitching that
Yes.
we're going to be doing, and mine starts tomorrow. I think the rest of our bowl games are not till the end of the month.
Mine
so
is, the first
we'll
one is the
we'll show
27th.
you our stitching progress that we made once we have some bowl games going on.
Yes.
And then we did make a switch, and we switched from stitching our samplers and those types of things for NFL
Yes.
to all Christmas projects, which is why we've gotten to work so much
Yes.
on our Christmas whips that we have,
Yes.
which we were very excited and very happy to do
Yes.
that.
Yes.
So
For the NFL stitching, we're doing
our Thursday night
is
is
our
our 12 days
day
of Christmas.
So we showed you those. Carmen's doing the 4th day and I'm doing the 5th day.
And then on Saturdays, we're now that football's over,
Yeah,
college
college
football's over, we're working on our nativities on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm working on my Christmas house.
And I'm working on the Joyeaux Noel.
Right. And then Monday night is still Our Lady of the Month, which is this month, it's a Shannon Christine
Yes.
design for both of us. Mine is Christmas Red.
And mine is Victorian Lady.
So we have that, all of our Christmas stitching going in, and then we have some things that, like my nativity berry is worked on. I'm working on that in the mornings.
Yeah, I'm working that in the afternoons or whatever, whenever I have time.
So we're kind of getting a lot of holiday stitching, a lot of that done, which we're very happy about. We also started planning for 2024, and we've got our New Year's Eve 12 by 12 planned. For the most part, they are whips and not new starts. I believe I had 3 new starts.
I have 2.
Yes, I had one more than you did.
Yes.
And so when we do our next Flosstube,
Yeah.
we'll be a little closer and we'll talk about
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
We'll
having
show
a
you
terrible
what we're
time
doing.
with my
Yeah.
throat today.
So we'll show you what we're doing we'll do our next one
And-
on probably the 22nd.
The 22nd.
Yes.
Yes, so our next Flosstube will be December 22nd, 2 weeks from today. And then we'll go into a little more detail and show you our
Yes.
projects.
For our
And then
12 by 12.
we are planning for 2024.
Now I'm having trouble too.
It's whatever's in the air.
Yeah, it's
And
really
so,
windy today.
I went to Marlene's house on Tuesday night.
Wednesday.
And Wednesday night, yes, Wednesday night. And we started working on our plans for 2024. We have chosen 12 designers that are new to me designers.
Yes.
They're mostly the same
We
for
have a
the two of
few
us, but we have a few
yeah.
that are different.
And
We're
different
choosing
now-
different
months.
projects.
Yes.
We've each chosen, it's either something that's in our stash from that designer that we wanted to
Right.
stitch but we haven't stitched, or it might be something that we need to purchase, but a lot of them are in our stash. With the caveat that if at March Market they release something new that we just have to have, then we might change.
Yes.
But our designers are set for the
Right.
most part. We also are going to be doing 24 and 24. We looked at our whips. We both have all these projects that are started but not finished that have houses in them. So our
Yes.
24 and 24 is going to be to get 24 houses done. That doesn't necessarily mean that the project will be finished because, like, for example, Marlene's Anniversaries of the Heart, which should be finished, but
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
has 4 houses left to do on that. And so that counts as 4 of the 24. She
Right.
didn't count it as only one
Right.
because it's all
Right.
on one
Right.
piece of fabric.
Right.
We counted each house.
Right.
So we would love to have you join us, 24 and 24. Let us know what you have 24 of. Maybe you have 24 birds or 24
New starts.
new starts, whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
You do you, whatever you want. Then we also have gardens and farms that are started. And so we have worked out, and those we don't have 12 gardens, but we're going to be doing a garden or a farm every month
Yes.
that we're going to be working on.
Yes.
And then I'm going to be doing with my friend Trisha the 2024 new kit start. She has a Facebook group for that. And I have chosen my kits with only one exception. They're all from my stash. They are kits that I had that I've been wanting to do, but I haven't gotten them done. And so those are going to be my new starts for the kits in 2024.
Except for one that you just
Except for
purchased.
one. I purchased that one, yes. And so we will share that as time goes on.
Yes.
But
Yes.
we are starting to make plans. We've started writing in our new planners. We love to plan. You can tell we're
Yes.
teachers.
Yes, I know.
I love
yeah.
to plan. We
Yeah,
even
I do
got
too.
these new little
erasable pens.
erasable pens.
And
And
found them at Walmart.
yes, so we can write in our planners with pen, but then erase them if we make a mistake because we have to be neat. So anyway, I know this has been long. We hope that you have had just a fabulous, fabulous week, that you have fun things planned this weekend.
With lots of stitching
With
time.
lots of stitching time. Again, thank you to all our new subscribers. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please make sure that you do that. Like our video, leave us a comment. We love to hear from you. You guys are so fabulous and you're so sweet and you have so much good information to share. Oh, and the Flosstube name is Auntie D, I believe. Thank you so much for letting Marlene know about the
Yes.
the mistake,
The corrections
the corrections
in
on
the-
Ann Thomas.
Yes.
That very appreciative.
Yes.
Thank you,
I
thank
have
you
to
so
look
much.
at it yet. I haven't.
She hadn't even
I haven't looked at it.
considered
No.
going and looking
So
at that. So
I'll
that
look
was
at that.
great
Yes.
information. Anyway, we hope you all have a great weekend. Don't forget that to leave us a comment so that you can be entered for the drawing of one of the two charts. And then we have a Facebook group if you would like to join us. There are 3 questions. We're Sun City Stitchers. We are on Instagram, but very sad Instagram
Yes.
accounts. And
That's
so,
one of the things we're going to work on next
and
year.
we will see you in 2 weeks on December 22nd.
22nd,
You guys
yes.
have a great weekend. Remember that a day without laughter is like a day without sunshine.
So wherever you are, bring your own sunshine
And
and keep on stitching.
Bye.
Bye.